Yo, what's up guys, I'm Charis and welcome to a new video. Today we're doing a new series which I'm really excited for. We're pretty much revamping my follower fiasco series that started like 2 years ago, but on steroids. Right now we're gonna try to go for every single boss pet, every single boss drop item, every single boss achievement, and if I'm missing something, every single boss, everything that you can do. So, except prestiging every single boss, we're not doing that. But hopefully you guys will enjoy. Right now we're doing episode 0. So I'm just going to go through every single boss and show you which drops I have, which pets I have, which achievements I have, how much kill count I have in every boss, just so you can give yourself an idea where I'm standing at. I didn't just want to start it without telling you guys how I was doing so far, but as of right now I'm going to start tracking all the drops I get and like my reactions and everything, and I'll start compiling them into every single video. Like I said, this is episode 0. I'm just gonna go through my goals, what I want to do. We're also gonna try to get every single combat pet, along with a bunch of gear that I don't have, because it's really expensive. But I'm gonna be making so much money from this series that I hope that in the end I can get every single item on that list. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the intro. Let's get straight onto the first boss, and we're going on alphabetical order just to get things out of the way. I'm not going to show you every single slide every single episode. I'll just show you the slides of the bosses that I did do throughout that time, because it would just take forever. This video is already super long for going through every single boss, so let's not make it any longer and let's start with Araxor. For Araxi so far we've gotten 1 full leg, so that means 1 of each, and we currently have a middle piece sitting in the bank. We also have 1 web, which you can't really tell right now because it's gray just like the other ones. But that one is already in the collection, and we're missing the fang and the eye. And of course we got the base pet with the 6 skins and both of the pets before the collection loss came out, so those are ticked off. The achievement for Araxor is to defeat Araxor and Araxi while wearing bronze armor on your head, torso and legs, along with a bronze weapon on your main hand, and we haven't gotten that achievement yet. Next up is Barrows, and for Barrows we haven't gotten any single item. I think I've only done like 3 or 4 runs just for the achievements that we have completed already, and we do have 10 of the defenders that we got way back, but since they're untradeable, they are there. So, and the KC for Barrows so far is 457. As for Rise of the 6, we've only gotten 1 of the shield, which is the Malevolent Shield. As for energy, we've gotten 72 energy so far, no other shields and no pets. For the pets, I do want to get the 1500 energy that you need, so even if I do have to buy some, because I don't know if I've used some of the energy that I already gotten, my log has to say at least 1500 energy in order to get all of the pets. The achievement for Rise of the 6 is pretty buggy, but I'm pretty close to completing it. All you have to do is kill the Rise of the 6 times, each time leaving 1 brother till last, and the only one I'm missing, I'm pretty sure, is Torag. So that will be done pretty soon. And our kill count at Rise of the 6 is 359. Chaos Elemental is a little bit of a weird one because you can get the drops from Revenants as well, and that's definitely what I'm going to do right after I get the pet from Chaos Elemental. So my kill count so far is only 15, and I've not gotten the achievement, but there are so many items from Chaos Elemental that I just grouped them into their sets. We have Dragons, which is 12 items in total. That's the biggest collection, if you want to call it that. Then you have Zuriels, Vestas, Stadius, and Morgans. Those are only 4 or 5 items each, so I'll just be telling you whenever I get them which ones I got and which ones I'm missing, but you can see here how many out of each set I have, along with the pet as well. Commander Celiana is one that I'm not looking forward to doing because I got the pet super early during a Reaper task at only 61 KC and 0 in hard mode, so I really just want to keep that pet as low KC as possible. Hopefully we can get super lucky and get the title fast as well. I have not gotten the achievement. Like I said, I haven't gone back since I got the pet because I don't want to ruin my kill count, but I will have to eventually. I did get all of the War Priest pieces, so we are 6 out of 6 in there, and we haven't gotten any other item. Corporeal Beast is one that I already have the achievement for, although I only have 457 kill count. I haven't gotten a single sigil or a holy elixir, and I don't have the pet either, but I do have 2 spirit shields that I got when I was doing a couple of masses. Dagonut King should be a quick one. I already have an Archer's Ring and a Dragon Hatchet along with all 3 of the pets. This is one of the harder pets to get in my opinion, because you have to get a really high KC in order to get to the thresholds. But my KC so far is 7600, so pretty high already, and I hope we can get all of the items pretty soon. The items are not very rare, so hopefully we can get them pretty quick. And I do have the achievements for the Dagonath Kings, which are to kill all of them within 5 seconds of each other. You also have to defeat Dagonath Supreme, which each different version of the Bomb Monk, and defeat a Dagonath King while wearing full yak hide and a round Fremennik shield. So those are all of the achievements. They're pretty easy, except for the one where you have to kill them within 5 seconds of each other. That one took me a couple of tries, and if you'd like me to make a guide on that, please let me know in the comments. Next we have General Grador, which is probably one of my favorite God of War 1 bosses. I don't know why it's my favorite, because the pet took me so long to get. My KC right now is 5300, and I do have the achievement for that. I also have 6 out of 6 pieces of the War Priest, along with 1 band of chestplate, 3 helms, 1 pair of boots, 4 tassets, and the War Shield. And again, I do already have the pet. I'm only missing the hilt and the gloves from here, which again is really RNG based, because the drops aren't that common, and when you do get a drop, it can be one of like 8 of them. So hopefully it won't take too much longer to get this title. Giant Maul is another one where I already have the pet. I did camp it a lot. The kill count doesn't seem that high, but for the drop rate on the Giant Maul, it is pretty high. I think I hit 2 thresholds on that, and the kills take forever, and you pretty much get no drops, or no expensive drops anyway. I haven't done the achievement, and I haven't gotten the Dragon 2H or the Clingy Mole. The Clingy Mole is pretty common, so I think I might just go back to the Giant Mole, get the Clingy Mole, and then I'll get the Dragon 2H from Kalphite Queen. So that's the plan, and yeah, let's move over to the next one. Grigorovic is a boss that I'm not really into. I don't know its mechanics very well, and the 119 kill count that I have is only from a couple masses that I've done. I did get lucky enough to get an Essence, which is pretty common, I'd say. So not the best drop ever, but I am missing the crest, both of the glaives and the pep, and I'll just have to get the hang of it. Again, obviously I haven't done the achievement here because I haven't been there too much. Next up is Hellweir, and I do really like Hellweir. I'm kind of glad I haven't gotten the pet yet. I have hit the first threshold so far, but I haven't done too many kills after that. We've gotten a total of 5 essences, which again is the most common drop, so no surprise there. Then we have gotten 1 crest, a total of 3 wands and 3 orbs, so 3 full sets of the weapons. I've been pretty lucky at this boss. I can't remember off the top of my head what the drop rate is, and I do have full reputation here, so I'll have to get the pet and we'll get this title. The achievements are to defeat Hellweir whilst wearing the full Prifdinian Workers outfit, which I don't have, which is why I haven't gotten the achievement. The other one is to get a kill where there's 4 wolves alive, and that achievement I do have, but I won't tick it off until I get the other one. Kalphite King is a boss I don't really like. It's kind of fun sometimes, but I can't seem to just grind it out. I do have 689 kill count, which got me 4 perfect chittens in total. That's what I was going for. I was going for the defenders, which I do have now. I've also gotten 1 duplicate already, which is a Dragger Longsword, and 1 offhand mace. None of the other drops or the pet. I was really hoping to get this pet kind of fast, so I didn't have to be here all the time, but I'm guessing I'm gonna get the pet before I get every other drop, so it is okay anyway. And the achievement I haven't done yet. I think you have to trigger the Immortality ability from Kalphite King, and you also have to kill it after getting dragged with its special attack from wall to every single wall, so I have to get onto those. Kalphite Queen is another boss that I'm really not looking forward to. The money there is not very good, and it's just kind of boring. I love how my KC is just 99, just 1 off of the final boss requirement. The achievement I did try to get, you have to kill 4 of its minions before killing her, and I did that, but it just seemed kind of bugged, and I couldn't get it after like 5 tries, so I just gave up on that. But I do plan on getting the Dragon 2-hander here, and that will take off the one from Maul, along with the pet and the Dragon Chain Body. Just like the Kalphite Queen, King Blood Dragon is another boss that doesn't really make you a lot of money. The drops are pretty rare, and you have to get really lucky in order not to get duplicates, but I already do have the pet with 1500 KC along with 13 KVD heads, and I do not have the achievement. I think I have one of the 2 achievements here. One of them is to defeat the King Black Dragon while wearing Black Dragon hide in 5 equipment slots, so that was pretty easy. I think that was the first boss achievement that I did as soon as they came out. The other one is to get the King Black Dragon to fully degrade and mold anti-dragon shield, which I don't know how long it takes. It seems like it could take a while, so I would probably degrade it somewhere else first and then just let King Black Dragon do the last hit, and yeah, that's probably the way I'm gonna do it. Kriara is one of my least favorite God Wars 1 bosses, and that is because you can't kill her with melee, which is my favorite style to use. I always use melee at Gridor and Krill, and like I said before, I haven't killed Sarah for a while now. But yeah, I'm also not very lucky here. I've only gotten 2 helms, 1 chain skirt. We do have all the War Priest and the pet, along with the achievements, with a kill count of 1600 on regular mode and 122 on hard mode. I tried hard mode for the pet, but it was just too annoying and I just had to go back to regular mode. So yeah, I do have to camp this boss. It's not very difficult, you can pretty much AFK it, so I hope to get this title off soon. Next we have Krill Tsutsura, which is again one of the bosses I do like from God Wars 1. I already have the achievement with a kill count of 2237 in regular mode and 610 in hard mode. This boss I did camp in hard mode until I got the pet. I think I did a couple hard mode kills and then I did regular mode kills to up my kill count and get to the 2nd threshold. That was obviously before I had 2000 kills in regular. I do have all of the War Priest for Zamorak, along with almost every drop. We have 2 chests, 1 legs, 1 helm, 2 Zami spears, 1 staff, 2 shields, and a total of 3 hilts. It's weird that the item that I have the most is actually the rarest one. We're only missing boots and gloves and should be taking off that title really soon. The Legions have been bothering me for a little bit because I just want to get them off the table. I think those are the ones that I'm gonna go for first, and I already have 3 Ascension bows made along with 3 of the pets, so I don't think it should take too many more kills to get. I haven't done the achievements and my KC is 2600, so I'll probably camp this hard. I do have a bunch of money from the Magister that I have left over, and we'll get to the Magister in a second here. So we'll buy a bunch of keys and get this one off as soon as possible. Raze is another one that I really have to get into. I only have 67 Beastmaster kills, which I guess is not too horrible, but it is horrible that I only have 4 active kills. There are a total of 10 feats in raids, which are one of the most difficult achievements in RuneScape, for bossing anyway, so I do want to get those out of the way. I only have 1, which I think is pretty easy to get. I just got it randomly while doing a kill. And on here we've only gotten 1 ability codex, and we have 3 pairs of active boots, which obviously every single combat style, and we have gotten no pets here, along with no gloves, no helms, no chests, and no legs. And I do want to complete every collection, so this is something I really have to get on. The Magister is the first boss that we have here that I already have the title for. I'm sorry for the low res images on here, but the Magister being as new as it is, it doesn't have very good pictures of the phylacteries and the gloves, but this is the only time you're gonna see this slide, so it doesn't really matter. I got the pet at around 800. I want to say around 800 KC. My total KC right now is 1100, and we got the gloves like not even 10 kills before we finish our weapon. So that's pretty amazing that we got the gloves, and we did get them before they nerfed the drop rate, or I guess upped the drop rate. They made it more common. I was so happy that I didn't have to make another weapon. Phylacteries, we got a total of 31, and that's how many it took to make a full weapon. And this boss has no achievement, so that one's ticked off as well. Next we have Nex, which is definitely one of my favorite bosses by far, and same with Chaos Elemental. There are too many items for me to put in one slide. It would just look clunky and bad in general. So right here I have again the Torva set, the Pernix set, and the Verta set. The Pernix set obviously includes the Sarit bow, even though it's not really part of the set. It's kind of ranged, so I just grouped them together. And the Verta set, of course, it has the wand and book. Now as for which drops I do have, we have 1 Torva helm, 1 Torva legs, and 1 Torva gloves, so 3 out of 5 for Torva. We're only missing the chest and boots, which are the most expensive items, I should say. But anyway, for Pernix we have 4 out of 6, which is the hood, the chest, and the gloves, and we do have 2 pairs of gloves, so that's our first duplicate here. Then, oh, and we also have the Zyra bow. Then for Virtus, we have 2 masks, the rogue legs, and the book, so only 3 out of 7 for Virtus. We haven't gotten any of the achievements for Nyx. I do want to work on those. They seem pretty buggy as well. I haven't tried them myself, but I've heard from other people. As for the pet, we haven't gotten it yet. We have 3 defenders, and we're probably not going to see any more of those. Since I already have all of my defenders, I don't bother bringing a defender here anymore. And for kill count, we have 973, so about halfway there to the next threshold, which would be on 1200. So I'm pretty happy for that, and hopefully we can take a while to get this collection because I really enjoy doing Nyx. The Angel of Death collection looks pretty sad. We have no items and everything's great. We haven't done any of the achievements and we only have 125 kills. Again, excuse me for the low res version of the Personal Codex, but I could not find a higher res one, and as soon as I do, I will change that. And this is kind of sad because I've gotten a total of, I think, 3 Personal Codex along with 1 orb, which was on day of release. I got a codex and an orb on day of release to myself, but sadly collections were not out at this point, so there's nothing I can do about it. We have 0 of everything, and we'll have to start doing a lot more in order to finish this one off. Next up is the Queen Black Dragon, which is one that we're really close to. Our total kill count is 1850, and we got the pet around 1600, so all these drops that you see here are from around 200, maybe 250 kill count. And that is because as soon as I got the pet, I stopped doing QBD, but when collections started, or when collections came out, I started doing QBD again for Black Dragon tasks. So I'm not even going to try, actually I will try to name the pieces of the crossbow, but don't judge me. I think the one that we have 6 of is called the Spring, then we have 2 sights, 3 stabilizers, and I think the other one's called a Frame, and we have 3 of those too. Don't judge me, actually do judge me and put it down in the comments. I think I got all of them right, I'm not sure. We also have 2 Dragon Kite shields, which we got pretty much back to back. I think there was like 1 kill in between them, which was kind of funny. And we're only missing the Dragon Bane upgrade kit, and we should get that one really quickly. Queen Black Dragon has a total of 3 achievements, and I've already done 2 of them. The other one is to kill Queen Black Dragon with a Royal Crossbow, so that one seems pretty easy. I just haven't tried it, so which is why it's not done. But the other ones are pretty fun. One is to defeat the Queen Black Dragon after killing 30 Grog ones during the fight. That one was pretty fun to do. You just have to stall and get all of the Grog worms out. And the other one is to avoid being damaged by 20 of the Queen Black Dragon's fire waves without defeat. And this one's kind of weird because you have to dodge, if you're doing sets of 3 fire waves, you have to dodge all 3 in order for them to count. If you get hit by 1, then none of the 3 will count. So in total, if you're doing sets of 3, you have to dodge 7 sets, and it can take a while. It's not hard, but you just kind of have to get the hang of it. Next, we have one of the hardest bosses in the game if you try to do it high in rage. This is Telos, and we only have 97 KC here with a max in rage of 155. I know my max in rage doesn't really click with the total kills. The kills are a little bit higher, and I think my enrage should be higher, but I usually just do Telos whenever I get a Reaper. I just go 0 to 100 and don't really push enrage, but I do want to get that Warden title. This is one of the bosses where there's 2 titles, the Dormant, which is to complete the whole collection, and then there's the Warden, where you have to get a kill at 500% enrage. So that's been a goal of mine for a while, and I do plan to get it. Not anytime soon. This is probably gonna be one of the latter ones, but still, in my list. The only achievement for Telos, I'm pretty sure, is just to kill it and at higher and higher enrages. Right now, I've only got the one where you kill at 100% because that's the threshold I've hit. And for drop, unluckily, we haven't. I really can't say unluckily. These things are really rare to get without a streak or really low enrage, but we haven't gotten a single drop. Of course, no pet. And like I said, this is one of the ones that's gonna take longer, but one day. Actually, for some reason, just skipped over the Twin Furies while making this video, which is kind of funny because Twin Furies is the second title that I do have right now. I completed every single one of the achievements. My kill count is 732 and 104 in challenge mode, and I have gotten a crest in one of every single one of the blades, and along with 8 essences and 2 pets. And I say that it's funny that I skipped over this because my reaction when I got this title was incredible. I got the pet along with the crest, which I didn't have for the title on the single kill, and then the kill right after that we got the blade that I needed for the title, which was just, if you haven't seen that, go watch the vlog. I have no clue which one it is, but it's in the title. It's pretty obvious which one it is. So this boss I never have to go back to. It's not very good money, but it was just super hyped the way I got that title. The Tsar collection is a pretty boring one in general. It doesn't have any achievements. I have every single one of the capes. I've done 5 kills in total with 29 Jads. The Jad count is gonna go up as soon as I start doing kills. I won't have to do the 5 capes ever again. And I did include the Jad pet on here because even though it's not part of the title, or I'm pretty sure it's not part of the title, it is part of Insane Final Boss, which I am going for in this series as well. So that pet is, we're slapping that pet into the Tsar, and this one's not going to be done until we get both of the pets. Vindicta and Grovik is probably my favorite boss on God Wars 2. Along with Helwer, I really enjoy both of them. And on here we've gotten 1 crest, 2 lances, and a total of 8 essences, which just kind of tease me. And I didn't include any of the Anima core drops on here because they count for all of the bosses and they're pretty common to get. I already have every single one of the pieces, so you can knock that out. And we already have one of the pets. We are past the 2nd threshold and we're 200 kills away from the 3rd threshold here, so we should get that pet. I don't want to say soon, but again, this is one of the ones that if I don't get it, I don't really mind because I enjoy doing the boss a lot. I have 9 challenge mode kills, which is horrible because I just hate challenge mode Vindicta. If you've done it, it takes like 6 minutes to kill it. The drops are really crappy and you can be doing next in the meantime. You can probably get more next kills in an hour than you can Vindicta challenge mode. And as for the achievements, I haven't done any of them. One of them is to unleash the Dragonfire shield charge on it, and actually there's only one, so that's it. Defeat Grovik and Vindicta whilst having a charged Dragonfire shield equipped, so you don't actually have to you don't have to kill it with a fire, you just have to have it on. So that's Vindicta for you. Let's move on. And to finish it off in the boss portion of this video, we have Virago. I've done pretty much no Virago. We only have 5 kill count and obviously none in hard mode. We've gotten no drops and have 0 pieces of the Omens outfit. And on here we have 2 title, which is of Omens, which is to complete, of course, all of the collection. And we also have the Defeater title, which I do want to get. I've done no achievements here as well. Obviously, pretty much no kill count. But Virago does seem like a lot of fun, and I do eventually want to get into it. The next goal that I have for this series is to get every single one of the combat pets. They just came out like, I think 2 weeks ago from the making of this video, and you can't really tell, but I already got the Slayer one. It's great, so there's no real way to make it look like I've already got it, but I do have it. I haven't gotten any of the other ones so far, and I will be going for them. The one that it's probably going to take the most is summoning, because I'm going to be doing that over bonus speed weekend, which is like in 2 months or 3 months. No, you never know. So that one's probably gonna take the longest. And the one that I hope I get the soonest is Wallace. Right now I have all of my XP focused to defense. I have 200 mil defense if you didn't know, and it's one of my favorite skills just because of the fact that I have 200 mil on it. So I do want to get that pet as soon as possible. And finally, the last goal for this video is to get every single one of the tier 99 prayers along with every single tier 92. This is like, this screen has so much money on it, it's ridiculous. Right now I have none of it, and hopefully by the end of the series I will have every single item on this list. Some things like Telos or AOD, they make you so much money that it's not real crazy to think that I'm gonna have all of this by the time I'm done, and this is gonna be probably the hardest thing I'm gonna have to do while doing this series. Anyways guys, that's gonna be it for this video. I do hope you enjoyed. I'm really excited for this series, and I hope you are just as excited as I am. This is going to be a lot of fun. You're going to get to see my crazy reactions. Whenever I'm on stream, I just go nuts whenever I get a pet or anything. So hopefully you will enjoy it. If you did enjoy this episode, however, just leave a like down below. Tell me what you think about this series. If there's anything I can do to make it better. You can also leave a like down below and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And other than that, I'll catch you in the next one. See ya!